know, in this league, if you can't audible at the line, and if you can't put the people in play that the defense give you, you're going to have a hard time. And you got to get rid of the ball. So Johnny's making progress. And, you know, they got to stick to this system. They declared who the starter was going to be. You can't lose your job to an injury. Right. And what Johnny really helped himself is, you know, they have a backup if they need it. And hopefully, you know, we won't need a backup, but we will have a backup that can capable of taking over.
Right, let's forget
on a more positive note, let's talk about you and how wonderful you were back in the day. We actually have a special guest. Sally is here.
Come on in, Sally.
Yeah, here, scoot over. She has a special gift for you, but I want you to kind of tell our viewers your story and what you have for Greg.
Let me tell the story.
Okay,
go ahead.
All right. Well, and this never surprises me. Sally is from Ohio, but she now lives in Alaska. And Alaska has a brown backers club. And the Browns are everywhere. Right. And I had did a Monday night thing about a week ago, 2 weeks ago, and Sally came out and she said, "Would you do me a favor? And I got this tearaway jersey, and I want you to sign it." And when she took it out, I saw the tearaway jersey. It's the first jersey I've seen in a long time that was actually a jersey that I wore in a game.
But there were so many of those. You don't have one of them?
I don't have. Well, I didn't know they was going to get rid of them. I was going through so many of them. People was asking for. I was just, you know, they was giving them left and right. But then when I looked at it, my first thought was, I wonder how old that dirt is on that jersey.
It's a great story.
So where did you find it, Sally?
My husband actually had found it on eBay.
Yeah.
And there were, you know, different people that had been interested in it, and they asked the seller questions and whatnot. And one of them was, you know, does it have a certificate of authenticity? And he said, no, I don't have a certificate of authenticity for it. He said, but trust me, it's the real deal. Right. And all these people were shied away from it. And my husband said, you know, we'll go for it. So and so for about 4 years now, it's been hanging in my house.
Okay, so you're here to give it back to him?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's a big deal.
It's rightful owner.
Yeah.
Why? I mean, a lot of people would have probably just kept it and said, hey, I got this great memento.
But you know what? Sitting next to him and meeting him last week and talking to him and getting to know him and Joyce is even a bigger deal.
Isn't he a great guy?
It's the memory is awesome that we had it. We took care of it for 4 years for him, but the memory of getting to meet such warm and wonderful people is even better. The materialistic side doesn't even factor.
I'm speechless. I appreciate the gesture, but I'm not surprised. Cleveland Brown fans.
I know.
That's how they are.
They always surprise you.
We love our teams.
Yes, we do.
So what are you going to do with it, Greg? You going to put it in
I'm
the
going to frame it. Yeah.
He's going to wear it and go play running back this weekend.
We could use you.
Well, I'm glad I've been on a diet. Now I can get it on.
Wow, look at that. Holy cow.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Don't that look small? I was actually
wow.
One of the guys in the back that mic'd us up was saying his son.
Yeah, you can turn it backwards.
That his son plays, and he's not a very big player, and they was trying to feed him to get weight on him, and I told him, I said, well, don't worry about that. It'll happen. When I first started and I got into pros, I weighed 174 when I came to the Browns, and I wanted to get to like 193 because it sounded like I was big enough to be here. I said, now all these years later, I'm trying to get to 193, and I'm coming from a different direction.
Right. Sally, thank you so much for sharing this with us.
Thank you for having me.
It's a great story. I'm sure there's a link on our website, but you went through like 3 or 4 of these a game.
Oh,
he didn't miss a play.
Right.
You had your designated guy in the sidelines get you New Jersey, and you were back in the game. It's a great story. Sally, thank you.
Thank you for having me. I appreciate it.
Have fun in Alaska.
Let's hope
there's snow on the mountains, so when I go home, it's not going to be 75 degrees like it is here.
Yeah.
Sorry.
We'll hope for a better
not
Monday
as sorry
next week.
as I am.
Right.
Yeah, good luck in San Diego, right?
We'll be right back.
Well, we got a break with that. San Diego is struggling too, so